Hey guys, here's a natural daily canine supplement I wanted to tell you about. It's New Vet Plus. Strengthens the immune system, promotes healthy skin and coat, supports healthy eyes and ears, is safe for all pets of all ages, and it maximizes the quality of life. Use my code 902828. Holla. Hey guys, if you need raw dog food anywhere in the United States, be sure to visit our friends over at texastripe.com.
Welcome to NWA Connie Corso's podcast, where we talk all things dogs.
Well, in order to save the dogs, we need to add that Merle Great Dane in there, and they not being honest about why they
And that's another
make it
thing.
look like health reasons and things.
They registered the dog, and that's no unethical. That's unethical right there.
Right.
Because you are
You don't tell nobody. Yeah, that's very unethical.
registry are for purebred. It's not for mutts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you add a Great Dane to let's see, for example, Presa. They're gonna keep drag out for some generation, and then somebody do a DNA. Well, Mike, what happened here? I cannot say anything. That's gonna be my fault.
Right.
That's why I'm very careful with who I'm breeding. That's what I log my yard, because everybody's so contaminated. And even if they are not doing, they getting so much dog from the outside. It's like you have an unsafe sex with a bunch of hookers,
Mm-hmm.
and expect don't get AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
When you open your dogs and you bring in everything is outside. And there is much more sick dogs than good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, because everybody stop believing, since the bullies, they're the ones who affect this. The bully society is where we are today. Because all the dog, and they was getting lucky at the beginning because the work we did, and it was collective breeding. Everybody was breeding pure dogs, everyone, and they do bandogs in here and there, and there was awesome bandog, of course, because we have the key for their success. But when everybody start to see that. But you can know the bandog, the problem the bandog it have. The bandog it cannot sustain themselves. You follow me?
Now go explain that a little further.
When you made that bump, bang, you made the bump. You can breed those bandog with between bandogs, but it has to be the first. That's what they call in the F1, F2, and you might get lucky with the F3. Mm-hmm. But after that, you're gonna start to have them bullshit.
Man, imagine. But then you have some guys who are in the bandogs that seem like they're trying to make a new breed. What do you think about that? And how long does you think that take? Say again.
That will not succeed.
Okay, why you say that?
And I don't say that in a bad way. I'm not trying to. First of all, they try to reinvent the wheel. We got so many breeds right now. What you're trying to make, it will be different. I asking them, Do you have a standard for it? No. You're gonna fail right there. What you want the dog? Oh, I want my dog hunt. We got a lot of dog who hunt. Even the Presa, that it was not made for that, it can hunt.
It can hunt, yeah.
We got the canine Corso as well. I see even Belgian Malinois, pure Belgian Malinois, 100% Belgian Malinois hunting hogs. Not many, but I have. Yeah, even in Belgian Malinois, I see that. So now you're telling me you're gonna fail already. You don't know what the standard. You're gonna copy other breeds. You're not going to be original. So what we need your breed for?
Yeah, you know what? That's important. That's important. You said that because it was an interview on my show with Coleon. He believes in standards, and I don't hear that talked about a lot. I was like, dang, okay, you got a standard. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you need to do the standard and make those dogs. The more breed you put it, the more out of the standard you're gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mixing is not good for anyone. Because the more breed you added, the more out of the standard you are. You are not getting in. It's so, like,
So you kind of saying that with all the species or types of dogs we have, it's really not even a need for trying to reinvent. You can't reinvent nothing that they ain't already done.
No, we got trackers like the Bloodhound.
Mm-hmm.
And in England, they don't use mud. They use the Cocker Spaniel in England to track.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this little car, this hatchback.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the police use in there, the canine unit using there. And you see two compartments, two cages. One is for the Cocker Spaniel. I seen it's not Cocker Spaniel. I seen it's a Springer Cocker Spaniel. If I'm not mistaken. And the other one, it pretty much they're related anyway to each other. So, and the other spot is for the Belgian Malinois or the German Shepherd for heavy hunting.
Mm-hmm.
The little one is gonna track, and the big one is gonna stop.
Right.
So
let me ask you this. Now, before we talked, you told me back home when you grew up, there was a lot of mixing of dogs with purposes, and you just said they do it better, or they did it better. Why you said it?
Because there was no actually in my time, and actually that's come from probably before that mixing. It was very bad for people, and other people used to make, oh, you don't have enough money to buy a dog, and start to make fun of the other person. So not many people mix it, but the one who mixing, they got better success than today, because the majority of all the breeders, they was looking for purpose of their dog. There was more dog who was doing the work than laying down as a couch potato.
Mm-hmm.
And like I tell you, that couch potato saying start with the people. I mean, the people know the bully. And they used to calling them at the beginning pit bulls. And today, so many people confuse them as a pit bull, but they are not the real deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even in the people, when you show this dog in the box, they have to be pure. Because if one of those dogs, when you are showing them, he scream and he run, everybody will laugh at you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it will not take you serious.
Right.
So you have to earn a reputation in the dog circuit. Gotcha. And you cannot have that. That's what people don't deal with. We call them mutts. And that's what they are.
Yeah. I feel you.
and because of that, people, that philosophy of breeding, that sin, breeding purebred, it was a big sin back in the day. That, like I say, it start to, when the bully show up, everything start to get bad. And that's what we are today. There are more, everybody wants to mix.
Right. Right. Do you think it's because of how it is in society? Everybody wants a dog. Everybody can't have a dog. People live more. It's going to be more apartment living than anything. And
Well, how
to get
many
a house in the
dogs?
future is going to be almost down there impossible unless you got bread.
Is it though? Let me tell you, I'm dedicate myself to my dogs to work, and my dog can stay calm because they are no Belgian Malinois. That's what I don't breed Belgian Malinois. I like them, but they go, the ones that I like, they go too fast, and they look like crack. They're on crack. So that, for myself, I'm getting older. I cannot keep up with those dogs.
Yeah.
And now it will be bad on myself to trying to get something and don't give it a job,
Right.
a purpose. Those dogs, you need to give it a purpose. But if the person is living in an apartment, and that's no excuse to mix dog, because there are more dogs in a shelter than ever, and it's because of this practice. What you saying? All these mixed, they're not selling.
Oh, Michael, you made a good point. So, we're gonna get in real good trouble now. So, you attest I mean, we can attest the shelters being full for a certain amount of reasons. Bad
But the
breeding.
majority is that.
Yeah, bad
I verified
breeding.
that.
Yeah. So we got bad breeding, bad ownership. You know, people they get their dogs, they don't put no training behind them. And you say mixing dogs. So
If you look the shelter, you go and visit one,
yeah,
you will see 3 or 4 dogs there out of balance, that I will get them because they want to kill you, and you need that to stop any man in dry. They're good for it. They're too much, but they're only 4 over 300. Or maybe 3 or maybe 2 you can find, and they're all the way in the back. They don't want nobody seeing. I always tell them, I want to see those dogs. I want to see what you got in the back.
right.
I visit those just to look what they have.
Right.
And you see a bunch of dog mix everywhere. Few they are purebred, but the majority they are mixed. And sometimes they tell you, no, this is a purebred, but if you look, you know about dog. If you look at it 2 times, you know it's mixed too.
Yeah. Let me share something right quick. I don't think I can find the regular article on it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Well, this is some Google AI overview. It says, can you see that, Michael?
Yeah,
you can see it. While it's commonly believed that 25% of dogs in shelters are purebred, a study from the National Animal Interest Alliance Shelter project suggests the actual percentage is closer to 5%. If you exclude Chihuahuas and dogs described as pit bulls, the percentage drops to around 3%. This lower figure is closer to estimates from shelter professionals with direct experience. I've read this article. Y'all could find they're just a expert, but I found that article.
And if you do a DNA of those that you think they're pure, you end up with less.
Yeah, so it's not judged by that article. You know, a lot of these articles are written kind of biasly, but it ain't really a purebred dog thing on a mass scale like they try to make it look like. You know what I mean?
I told a
glad you
guy because
said
they
that.
was talking about mixed dog, and I put an article like that. I put it. They say it was over 75%, and it could be bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go those shelter personally, you know the problem is
You gonna say
bigger
you
than
see-
what they put it. They
Yeah.
don't want to accept it,
Right.
but
right.
it's way bigger.
It's way bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the dogs they're in the shelter. The majority is over 75, way
Right.
up.
And we ain't gonna talk about all the dogs they shipping in and putting into the shelters from other countries. It's some wild shit going on out here, man. Some of it.
Yeah, it is. It is, and a lot of all the thing is okay. The what you call it? The Golden Doodle. That's not a purebred.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You mix a poodle with a golden retriever, and that's how you get them. That's a mixed breed.
Right.
And
So
those,
I'm sorry. Let me
and
ask you
those
this.
dogs are
So,
very sick.
right. So you say it's mixed breed dogs in there, and then there's some articles out there. You guys can look it up because I know somebody gonna say, "Man, you can't trust Google." Well, okay, you do.
You can go and visit the shelter then.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, go see yourself. But because that's one of the only articles that you can find that says that. All the
In
rest
another
of them,
scene, you're gonna have these people tell you that all those dogs they're pit bull, but you start to ask them where you get those dogs.
right?
And they're no pit bull, they're mixed. My neighbor have those I call them those mutt bull, something bull with them, but they're not pure.
Yeah,
They're not pure
right.
game dog. I used to own game dogs.
Right. So you're talking about mixed breed dogs in shelters.
Yeah.
And when you think about me as a breeder, I think when you doing like these mixes, damn, a fly just hit my head. Thought I was back in Africa.
She will cut that thing.
Yeah, like that dark meat.
That's a good protein source for them.
Yeah. Oh, doo-doo flies. But I tell you what makes me think is when you mixing dogs like that, and it's temperament. And you know how important temperament is. Do you think that can be some issues when you crossing these dogs? What? Okay, talk to me.
My sister is one example. My sister have a golden doodle.
Mm-hmm.
That dog is oh my god! If she hear me talking about, I call him the sheep. I calling her those people who herding animals. Cause her doggy look like a sheep.
Right.
That dog is out of balance. You put her hand, she bite you. The only thing is because poodles and golden retrievers are meant to be gentle with the mouth. That's how she doesn't hurt me, because she got a soft mouth. But if she was a mix between pit bull or something that you have a good mouth, a good grip, that doggy will break my bones. But since she's not bred to that, and that's another thing, dog trainer train those dogs. Oh, I got a personal protection, a golden doodle. That you're gonna get robbed with that thing. That nobody will feel pain. Actually, I told a dog trainer, how much you want to bet that I go to my sister's house and and you told me how many times you want me to that dog bite me, and I film it, and I show you my arm. You will not see anything.
Right.
But she's out, but she's sick too. My sister spent a lot of, but that's her baby.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Mike, let me ask you about this. I was looking down at my notes. I had a question I was going to ask you, but I'm kind of forgetting. You cover a lot. A lot of times when you talking, you be knocking out my questions.
That's a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It means I got to pay attention and keep up and scratch off as we go along. But let's get ready to close it here. But I wanna ask you this. we have covered a lot of controversial topics down the last couple of years. You have brought awareness to the black dog impressor that cause a lot of noise.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
And it's because they don't read the standard.
They won't read the they simply won't
And,
read that it
and
wasn't
I told
allowed
them
in the country.
now, I say now to them, you are a Presa breeder and you don't know your own standard. The dog you breed and you don't know the standard. And they quiet, zip it up, and go.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is true. If you say that there is no black Presa, who tell you that? You are listening to people talking. Why you don't do your homework that you are supposed to do, your own homework, when you start a breed, when you start with something new, you make sure that you read the standard. You try to get knowledge. I'm not a mechanic, and I cannot walk to a dealership and say that I'm a mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't even know my tools.
Right.
So these people want to sell when you're a breeder, you became a mechanic. You need to know your dog's part, what your dog is bred for, and strive for the perfection of that.
Right. The history and everything.
Yes.
Which
Everything included, top and bottom.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine. He uses term, John Mills. He uses term. We like to skip steps. We like to get out in front. We don't really know our breeds well, but we want to teach and everything. And then people start seeing the holes, and that's what causes problems. That's why older breeds be like hating guys online, because it's like not everybody, but a lot of people want to skip steps and move right to the teaching expert. You know what I mean?
They want to do whatever they please, and that's what our breed standard they're made for. People, those full shoot. No. Yeah. The breed standard, it tell you what breed is your dog. But we cannot have a Presa looking like a poodle.
Right.
And a poodle looking like a Presa. A poodle have a standard and attribution to what he was made and everything, the code, everything. And that doesn't have nothing to do with show. Because you cannot have a short-haired dog in Alaska.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's God doesn't work like that.
Right.
Every animal is made for the place where it was created or it was adapted to. If it was in a cold region, it will have a double coat, it will have a long hair.
Right.
To protect themselves for nature.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael, let me ask you this. What sets your breeding program apart from other Presa Canario breeding programs?
I pay attention. I preserve the old traits. People are training into everything. You can train a Golden Doodle to fake an attack, but at the end of the day, you kick him that dog and he will run. So fake training, that's what I call them, fake training.
Right.
Make believe. Right. Everything nowadays is make believe. I pay attention to the standard. My dogs, they are not perfect. And life is not perfect, but I strive to that perfection.
That's right. No dog is perfect.
And when you're dealing with a guard breed and how this breed is, that it was supposed to fight, hurt, and all that, you include that. You don't look the shell of the dog, you look the heart as well. And when you breed, you have to take in consideration first the heart of the dog. If the dog is kind of off, you need to balance that with another dog. If the puppy came out not perfect, but they are getting there, and they test and they're good, you keep breeding with that until you perfect it. and that's what it set me apart. I'm probably the pro. I hope not. I wish. I hope there are some more people, but my standard is I'm very high in there. Probably the highest of all. Because everybody tell you, oh my, they're talking about the standard, but they don't know. Oh, the head. What? The head, it has to be 40 to 60. It cannot have a stop, a pronounced stop. That's in there. But because your head doesn't have a stop, but your muscle, it look like a Scooby-Doo. I mean, you are not in the standard. You're losing your time too.
Yeah.
And your dog look like a Scooby-Doo. A Scooby-Doo is a Great Dane. It's a fat Great Dane.
Yeah.
And that's what much of the Presa look like, especially in the United States.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And people don't realize, and that short coat, like I don't know, behind those dogs, they are boar or bully in some cases. Then you look in the back and you see that the same coat all over the same Presa from the neck to the withers. They have long hair in that area. No long like a lion, but like my fingernail. Let me see. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. I gone too close. Like this.
Right. Yeah.
And the other one, it go to be a little shorter. That's how I measure it. The neck is thick. The cat feet. The tail, it should be in triangle, not should be, and it should not look like a pit bull, and either like a Great Dane either. It's thick, but not as thick as a canine Corso either.
Right, because the canine Corso, the tail coming off the base, boy, it's gonna be thick.
Yeah.
That's how you know it shouldn't be skinny. It's gonna be it's gonna be fat.
But can you imagine a canine Corso with the tail of a Great Dane? How awful it's gonna look.
Right.
That's how many Presa we have looking off. It look like this bodybuilder, but with the skinny legs.
Yeah.
That doesn't look right.
No.
So you have in the tank, the chest is cylindrical. Different from canine Corso. The head our head is different than canine Corso. But there's some canine Corso that start to looking like us. And we got some dog or us that start to looking like yours. And that should not be like that.
No, it shouldn't. Yeah. You should be able to tell the difference. Yeah.
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 Yeah. And the bodies, both bodies, they're different. We are more longer. You guys are more square. And the chest, you got more like athletic chest. The rib cage is more athletic. Yeah. And or is more cylindrical.
Right. Yeah, we more of a rectangle breed too, but just not as big as y'all.
But not like us.
No, not like y'all. Yeah.
When you look the dog, it look more square than us. We look very rectangular.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Y'all got a pretty long dog.
Yeah. And that's when that dog is stand up. That's how we stand up to a human. We don't need nothing. We don't need 28 inches to the wither to have a dog to stop a man with that long. That dog stand up in 2 legs and he measure anybody.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
And that's what we stand there for. The people say, the thing is, people know. A lot of people ask me, I want the bigger of the litter. And I say, man, this is not a Great Dane. Why you don't ask him, give me the best of the litter? Ask me something. There are very few people who come to me and asking the right question. And one of the right question is, how your dog is bred? Show me video. I got everything to show. Show me what, your dog can guard. Yes, he can. Know how high it is, because I'm not breeding ponies. And these people, there is the side. The side bring displeasure to begin with. You want a huge dog that you cannot even fix in your car.
Mm-hmm.
What you get? Oh, because intimidate. Oh my God. I'm not getting intimidated with a Great Dane. And he's tall.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't get intimidated with dogs anymore.
No.
And it's because the circus we have.
Yeah.
I seen dogs challenge dogs. I mean people challenge dogs.
Yeah.
Because they know they don't gonna buy. People, we are not breeding to that any longer.
Right. That's
my brother say, oh, we don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
But no, everybody, that's what I say. People should buy what they need.
What they need, yeah.
Not what they like to look. I like Chow Chow.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. And especially they all look alike. They look, and that black tone, it tells you how pure they are. And I don't have one. And it's because I live in Florida. Florida is it would not be a happy dog.
Mm-mm. Too much, too warm.
Yeah, it's too warm for that poor dog. Especially now, my dog, my Presa can take both climate. Very good. The cold and the heat.
Right.
And
they've been conditioned.
Yeah, because I got dogs at north, and people don't. They tell me that the more cold it is, the more they wanna go outside.
Yeah.
And your breed should be like that too, because you got the double cold. Help a lot.
It is like that. Like I've been taught to condition dog for heat and cold. You know what I mean? That's where you got to do it. If we're gonna breed like Mother Nature, we got. Of course, we're gonna help them. You know, if I need to get straw or whatnot, I'm gonna help them. But yeah, they should be conditioned to be strong dogs. That's a breeder's responsibility.
Yeah, and that's help the consumers to don't spend ridiculous amount of money on vet bills.
Right.
I hear people complain on the vet. Oh, they blame on the purebred. Oh, I got a mud. I never make I never say anything to them. I let them talk, and I hear what they say. But that's the purity of the dog. It doesn't make the dog sick.
Right.
It's who is breeding that dog behind. And plus, we have so many dogs that we think they're pure, but they're not. Those are sick.
Right.
I got there was this lady. She paid a lot of money for this Presa, and when she did the test, Amber test, the dog, it wasn't Presa. It was I seen 25% Presa, some boxer on it, but the dog started to have an epilepsy sin on him, and that was a mixed dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to, as breeders, you know, I've been learning a lot of this stuff. I've been learning off the cam, even doing these shows. I learn something new every time. Now, if it gets too cold, now I will help my dogs. You got to be set up properly, because I get cold where I get it real.
You get -0.
Oh yeah, shoo, what?
We in Florida, we don't get minus.
I got another area I can move them and put them under some heat. Yeah,
but we get to 10 degrees.
Yeah, y'all. Oh, you doing good? No, you don't understand.
Yeah, but the scene is changing from warm to 10 degrees overnight. I mean, that's how you get sick.
Well, yeah,
and that is the wind who bring that.
Right. This is like in Texas, South Texas, El Paso, being down in them deserts and things like that. Get hot as hell at night. I mean, in the day, and cold at night.
Yeah.
Ice cold at night. Man, it's crazy.
And it's snow over there in some places.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It probably does. But where I live, it's gonna snow several times. It's gonna snow at least 10 times.
You're still in Colorado, right?
Man, I ain't in no Colorado. I'm in Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. Yeah,
Man, this
Arkansas.
the A state. Come on, man. This the A
Ah,
state.
okay. Yeah. I will not forget.
Yeah,
I
but I
need
live.
F.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
good.
I live in Colorado. I'm a hog. This a hog country.
I don't know what I was thinking on that.
Yeah, but
But
nah, I
yeah,
live real close to
that's
Missouri.
cold. That's cold. And Arkansas, yes, it's cold.
Yeah, but it ain't as
And
cold
the
as
more
Colorado.
north you go,
Yeah.
I was thinking
Because you don't
back
like
to move to Maine
right.
because I was looking for more property and everything. But my God, the way our civilization go and everything, I need to right now I'm growing avocados, mangoes, passion fruit, things like that. And over there, I cannot grow nothing like that.
Oh no, yeah. See,
I got even coconut palm.
Yeah. So y'all, man, you lucky, man. God damn.
I mean, not really, because the weather in here, I don't know how those plants will tolerate it. Those three.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can get lucky. Because some people they introduce little by little.
Right. Michael, you got a podcast as well. Tell us, it's on YouTube. Tell us the name of that podcast.
Oh, Presa Canario de los Morales.
Just like what's on your screen. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a podcast. It's more like a channel.
Yeah, it's a channel. Yeah, it's a channel. Yeah. It's mostly just him, and he got some good stuff over there. Be sure to go over there and follow him, because he got a lot of good stuff over there. It's a couple shows over there. I'm gonna try to check out this week. When I go back to work, put my headphones on. Let me get your final reflections on the future of dog breeding. Where do you think purebred dogs are going to be going? What do you think mixed breed dogs are going to be?
We already are in there.
We there, huh?
Yeah, because there's no before. If they find out that your doggy wasn't pure, you cannot raise there. Now there is a bunch of mixed dog raised there. And those mixed dog people, but he have paper and he this. Oh, he's sick. Oh, they blame on the purebred, but that doggy wasn't pure to begin with.
Yeah. I wonder how the Frenchies are doing, because you remember they was $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. I bet you them facilities are filled up with some Frenchies right now.
I hear in that facility there is close by, I hear there's some Frenchie. I don't visit. I went, one time. I went in there, but I don't recall. I wasn't looking for Frenchies. But I see my neighbor, the Frenchie that she got, she getting from there. And it looked like 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like the
real one, yeah. Like
a long time ago, it's modified.
Right.
And that's what we are in modification. We are in another phase of modification.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we
Rottweiler.
I think we're in the era of bandog. I think we're just in a new era of dogs right now.
Yeah, and that doesn't gonna bring nothing good for the guys who need a dog for guard. And dog trainer will tell, oh, I trained that, and get the dog by the sleeve. Oh, I got a protection dog. Look how behave and all that, but it's fake. And criminals know that. I see criminal stand in front of a Belgian Malinois and giving them a fight.
Right.
So they don't have no respect.
Right.
That's what I don't take my dogs. I don't like to go because I know they're stupid. At one time, I encountered one of those stupid and jump on one of my dog. He almost tear his face apart.
Yeah.
But he looking for, and everybody was laughing at that because he thought he gonna scare my dog. I was sitting, waiting for my son he was using the bathroom, and I was sitting in the park waiting outside with my dog, sitting, mind my own business. And this dude came out quietly and he jumped into my dog to try to scare them. And my dog turned and almost got it in the face. I'm glad that I have a hold with my leash.
Right.
But that's where we are. That's people saying that every dog is the same. The other dogs are breed the same, and there are people. There are not many, but there are a handful of breeders who breed to that trait. But we are not many either.
Yeah, that's true.
And they don't expect to find one in the park like that. That's what I don't take it anymore to the park. That's stupid people like that.
Yeah, man. Golly. Yeah. We see those videos almost every day of something happening. I say walk them outside the park.
Yeah. No, and another thing, your dog can behave.
Yeah.
But it came these people with dogs out of control.
Right.
And your dog is protecting himself or you. And he became the bad dog of the movie.
Yeah, that's when I was a young man, I used to go to those clubs and things like that. You get in trouble, but if you stay your ass out of them clubs where it's high probability of some bullshit happening, you don't have to worry about, getting in them shit. So, but Brother Michael, I thank you once again, sir.
All right, man.
Once again. And I want everybody to follow you, go follow him. Go holler at him.
Thank you.
And everything. And like I say, I'm just a conduit for guys who got a lot of experience or not if they're doing something that we could all learn from somebody. But these are the type of men you need to go holler at and don't waste their time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I help anybody who asks me.
Yeah. And ain't no nation like a donation. Man, I'm gonna say this. If you call Michael and you want to have an in-depth talk to him, talk with him, not talk to him, but learn something from him, shut up, first of all. And ain't nothing wrong with offer that man some money to spend 30 minutes, an hour of his time with you trying to
they don't have to. They don't have
to. No, for real.
I like dogs. I know,
but you can't do this. They got to pay for misinformation now.
Oh yeah, they do. That's funny.
Yeah,
they get a lot of. It's like I say.
This here free.
Good
this
information doesn't have viewers,
right?
But bad information have a lot of viewers, and it's because people tend to like shortcut. In dog breeding, there is no shortcut.
No.
You will learn. You will take a while, and after, and some people they have 20 years right now. I see them, and they don't learn anything.
Right.
These people, they used to be. They are in Presa, and they used to call me the tailman because they figure out these people they are show breeders, and they didn't look the freaking standard. And I told them, your dog are run. And especially those tails.
Right.
And that's what they start to calling me the tail man.
Right. Yeah.
But you know how ashamed you should be because you're a show breeder and you didn't knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to come somebody from the outside. I don't show dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody from the outside tell them you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you got champion dogs. I don't know how, but because if you don't follow the standard, you got those Scooby-Doo, you might be winning maybe Great Dane prizes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you are no in the standard of Presa. And that's another thing. Show judges, they don't know how to judge.
Right. Yeah.
If they don't know how to judge the right dog, I mean, how
happens all the time.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. Yeah, I was sitting here when you were speaking. I was sitting here. I have the capability to have some seminar maybe there's something we should do because people gonna be like, when we was talking about epilepsy and different problems, people say, well, what lines are they? And then we don't want to come out nationally talking about somebody's lines, but maybe if we go off the scene, have a little private seminar, we can just talk openly. It won't never be available for the public. You know what I mean?
But you need to start the public. It needs to be more smart and start to asking, give me for grading me that you covered this.
Mm-hmm.
You covered this scene and this scene, and
yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah.
And another thing I told people in my breed, if you don't got 100% Presa, return it. But these people fell in love with the dog and everything, and they breeding them the dog, knowing that thing.
Right. Right.
That's how we got that problem. They passing me the bad luck at me. There was a guy in that you probably know in the Canine Corso world. He was somebody was interviewing me, and he said, how did I preserve the breed when everybody have mud? And somebody that follow us in here and he follow me in my channel, he's a Canine Corso breeder, and you should go to his page and see what he's all about before then you make those comments.
Right.
And he's right, because when I make a comment of somebody, if I'm gonna make a comment, I look that person, I give you the benefit of the doubt first.
Mm-hmm.
Before then I making a stupid comment.
Well, let me tell you something, Michael. Something I noticed since I've been doing this. People make dumbass comments and dumbass statements or questions to either challenge you. Most time, if it's a dumbass comment, well, why'd you do this? It's because he wanted an answer. He wants you to give him the answer.
Yeah.
But he don't know how to ask. So but that's why he asks you the way they do. I noticed that.
I mean, it could be.
I have noticed that a lot of trainers.
But the question is, the answer is to that question. You can know already. I make a video about that part. You should watch it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I need to see.
Every breed, I call it the key opener.
Right.
You have a log. You have a particular log that your Canine Corso key fit in there, but my Presa Canario key doesn't fit in there. That's how your breed is Canine Corso and my Presa.
Right.
My key is for the Presa breed, but their breed, they doesn't have definition. There's part Canine Corso, and I guess his question was how he turned a dog that is mixed with Canine Corso, Neapolitan Mastiff, Rottweiler, Pit Bull, and something else. How he turned it out a Canine Corso? The answer is no. You cannot turn it into Corso. Already, you have to do a lot of breeding, and I died before then he established the breed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So my question to that, I mean, you have to start over again.
Yeah. 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 I gotta go see that. Yeah, I'm gonna go see that here. I'm gonna listen to it this week. Well, Michael, thank you.
All right, man.
And comments like that. Comments, guys. Look, we're a small channel, and we want feedback, but let's take the emotional side out of dog podcast. If you heard something you don't like on here, you ain't got to call me a bald head motherfucker or nothing like that. Just say you just disagree. You don't got to, call names
and why they do it.
Right. I'll make a show about me. Why am I doing it? I notice a lot of these dudes online, they talk to you like they got guns to your head. Why would you have such and such on us? like we scared.
yeah, and it's because I mean they need to understand what I'm doing something. They need to go to every podcast that I did, because and since that I do my channel, I explain everything. I don't hide anything. Everything is there to people see there is possible.
Right.
I know the guy who talk and talk because I was sick and tired of that. I followed this dude, and he's never been in your channel. He's from Mexico. I hear him talking about the DDR. Oh my God, that dude! I never hear somebody talking about the DDR with so much knowledge about it. I never hear anybody. And I say he must have the best dog on earth. The way he talking, he sound like that. Oh my God! When I went to his page, he got a bunch of show dogs, not doing anything.
Yeah.
And the DDR, it was Hitler dogs.
Really? Yeah.
And this guy was contradicting himself. He know the story, but he didn't have the dog, and he claimed that he have it. Right. And you can tell by a mile well, even a blind guy, even a Stevie Wonder can tell that those dogs, they are not the real deal.
Right.
so I mean, and I understand. That's what I made my channel. I made it and I explained. Look, I did. You say that this is not possible. Look, I did it.
Right.
And this is the what I get it from. Right. I do DNA tests. I wish I got all my. One day I will have more, but it's kind of expensive.
Right.
But I got the main dogs that I need to. I've been testing everything I can and put it in there, and people to see all the dogs. They're what I say they are.
Right.
And another thing, if you don't know nothing about dog, it's a good. The thing that I've been talking about is another thing you're learning about. What is the COI? What is the COR? What is the difference between one and the other? And things like that. And I prove it in there with graphic. Like in a school. You know what I mean? I don't go with other they do. Oh, you have to do this math solution, and that doesn't work. The math, it is right, but when we're talking about animals, we cannot apply a straight math to animals because one animal can get more than the other. We got a litter of 12 puppies. One it take, and I put a sample in my page. This puppy, I put I got the father and the mother DNA test, and I got the son as well. And the son is 77% her mother. You know, people say 50 and 50, 50 and 50, 50% the father, 50%.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear people say the mother.
But you go to my page, you will see Embar show. I showed the Embar test. And you show that puppy named Grandioso, 77% coefficient of relationship, the COR, related towards his mother. Their father, he got another close to 70. It was no the difference. Let's see, if it was 77, the difference between that to 100, he got the father. No, he got another 70% from the father. But you need to look how the pedigree play a part in there. And when you see the pedigree and you see, because I showed you that, I throw it like that to you, that's impossible, that's wrong. But when I show you the pedigree and you start to look and analyze, oh, it is possible. and I show that. I show it. Okay. I show it. So people doesn't get their brain into one thing. We are breaking a lot of things, and we've been breaking, but we didn't have the proof of it. Because Embar started to showing not too long ago. But Don Mayfield, there is a guy in Puerto Rico who do that a lot. Alberto Betancourt. He got he got 3 lines of rooster, and the 3 lines, they're all tied up together. If somebody start to DNA those dogs, those roosters, it's gonna shock everyone. Because what people think that is impossible to do, he's breaking all the rules. Don Mayfield did it. Floyd did it. Floyd Boudreaux. There is many people, but nobody believe it.
Yeah. That's wild, man. Well, bro, I thank you once again.
You are anytime.
You got my mind thinking. Let me get out of here because I started asking too many questions. But
yeah, you can go to those. I put the pedigrees. I put even pet bull pedigrees. You can look at it. They are available. They're open to everything that I put in my page. You can look at it. You can even Google it. Even my own dog, you can Google it, and you can find it on Google.
Yep. So they can find you on Facebook, Presa Canario de Morlaes, and Instagram, and
same.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, and YouTube the same.
All right, guys, y'all heard it here, Mr. Morlaes. We appreciate you once again, sir.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Hey, listeners, I want y'all to make sure to follow more podcasts, dig down deep in this podcast, because I have many interviews with Mr. Morlaes. We have some classic interviews with so many people. I'm telling you, it's like we small. It's like the Apollo. We very powerful channel to be so small. But yeah, y'all check it out. Y'all got any questions? Anything you agree or disagree with, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Until the next time.
Thank you all. And happy Father's Day to all men in there.
Yep, for sure.
And that wraps up another episode of NWA Connie Corsos. Thank you for being a part of our Connie Corso community. Remember, you can stay connected with us beyond the podcast. Find us on all major media platforms by searching for NWA Connie Corsos. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. Just hit that follow button to join the conversation and get the latest updates. If you have a burning question or want to apply to be a guest on our show, we'd love to hear from you. Simply shoot us an email at nwaconniecorsos@gmail.com. And if you're a business interested in becoming a sponsor, reach out to us at the same email address. For more resources, exclusive content, and links to all our social media profiles, visit our website at nwaconniecorsos.com. It's your go-to destination for everything dogs. Thank you once again for tuning in, and we can't wait to bring you more exciting episodes where we explore the fascinating world of dogs.